All right, so I just played the PRAGMATA demo, and just get it. Let me just get it out of the way. It is absolutely stellar. I loved it. It was great. Although I do have there are a couple things I have concerns about, but for the most part, I didn't have any issues with it at all. So let me get the good stuff out of the way. The combat feels pretty fluid. The shooting feels tight. All that good stuff. The hacking, I thought at first that the hacking was going to be, it was gonna get pretty annoying having to hack every single enemy, but the way that they do it, where you know you're holding down the trigger and the enemies don't come at you fast enough to where you feel like it's not possible to hack anything while trying to stay out of the way, so that's good. As far as enemy types, you really only see three enemy types, which is just a standard walking humanoid, bot, a sentry, and then there's like the big boss at the end. The station has a very quiet creepiness to it, but not in a horror kind of way. Just it's very empty feeling. It really truly makes you feel like you are alone. There are other weapons in the game that you can pick up. You can pick up like this stasis net gun that when it shoots out a little pulse or a little thing, and it has a little dome, and then it causes the bots to stop moving, and then you can hack them easier. And then there's the shotgun, which I forgot what the name of it was, which, you know, it's a shotgun. Your regular pistol, which does reload itself. So, you know, you have about, I think it was 5 shots, and then over time, those bullets reload back into the gun. And those were the only weapons, if I remember right. Yeah. At the end of the demo, however, you do get access to another weapon. I haven't played the demo again yet, but it was called like something Piercer, something like that. I don't know. But so there's 4 different weapons that you can use in the demo. Now we get to the bad stuff. Concerning the weapons, the one bad thing that I personally feel that people are not going to like about the game, and this could be something that may be upgraded, I guess you could say, like to where it's not an issue anymore. But if you played Breath of the Wild, as you know, a lot of people hate the fact that weapons break. And in this game, aside from your pistol, the other weapons have a set amount of shots, and when you run out, the weapon's gone and you have to pick up another one. As far as like being able to find weapons, you will find more throughout the facility just as you're playing. So it's not too bad, but I personally don't really like the fact that you have to keep finding like weapons to use, like especially the stasis net, which is again the one that you use to hold them to make it easier to hack. I ran out of that a couple times, and not being able to the weapon just being gone really made it just annoying. I'm one of the ones that's not really a fan of the weapon breaking in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So in this, I really didn't like it. Thankfully, in the boss room, there's a bunch of the other weapons lying around, so you really don't have to worry about it too much. But again, personally, I think that they should just either make the weapons more plentiful around the station or give them more shots, something. I just feel like that's going to be the biggest hang up people have as far as the weapons go. Now, the other thing that could be annoying, and I said this before, that the hacking feels good, so it doesn't feel annoying. However, it can get tedious, and actually not tedious tedious isn't the word. Stressful is the word. It gets really stressful when you have like 3 or 4 enemies all at once coming at you, because you can't hack them all at once. You have to do them one at a time. So, you know, you hack the one and you still got the other 2 coming, and then you got to move over to this one, hack it, but then the one that you just hacked, you know, it's only going to stay hacked for so long before it starts coming. So you kind of got to hack, kill. And my suggestion, and again, this may be something that could be an upgrade. I hope they do something where it's like you can do branched hacking. So say, you know, 2 enemies are coming at you, or maybe 3 enemies are coming at you. You can hack 2 at the same time instead of having to do it 1 at a time, or even up to like 3 at the same time. It just felt really, once you get to where there's more than 1 enemy that you're having to fight, it feels very limiting. You feel very weak. but it is a demo and it's probably in a very early part of the game, so there's not that many upgrades. So I really hope that there are upgrades to how many bots you can hack at the same time. And that was really my thoughts on the demo. I do wish it was a little bit longer. It's pretty short. I finished it in 22 minutes, and that was me. I really probably could have finished it in like 15. And the fact that they have a timer at the end that tells you how long you played, I think it's meant to be played as fast as possible. Like, you got to try to get through as fast as possible, which is cool. But again, I kind of wish the demo was a little bit longer. So that's all I got to say about the demo, about Pragmata. If you haven't played the demo, please go download it. It's a really good game. And for me personally, it is a day one buy. I do need to see what the deluxe edition actually, you know what? Let me look at that right now, because I don't know what they have for the deluxe edition. Like, what does it come with? Let me see here. All right, so for the pre-order, you got the Neo Bushido outfit, which actually I really like this, so that's worth the pre-purchase. The deluxe edition. Okay, here we go. All right, so for the deluxe edition, you get the main game, you get the Fluffy and the cat and Fluffy outfits for Diana and I forgot Hugh, and then you get the Mecha Builder, which you got kind of like this Bumblebee looking outfit, and then you get Shelter battle game music and Diana gestures. I wonder how that's gonna be implemented. Just emotes, I guess. And then you got a gun skin, and then the data library. So the deluxe edition is only $10 more. Is it really worth it for the deluxe edition? In my opinion, it really just comes down to, do you like these outfits? Personally, I don't really care for them. I want the Bushido one, and that's for the gun grip. I mean, it's not like it's anything crazy. So I really just want to see what this is about, the gestures and the battle game music. But if that's not anything big, I'd say the standard edition is probably fine for most people. I don't see anybody really fiending for the deluxe edition. But anyway, that's all I got to say about the demo. Like I said, it's great. Go play it. I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all take care.